Before the creation of the universe, there was a great light. This light is known by many names such as God, Supreme Soul, Supreme Self, Supreme Spirit, Consciousness, Paramatma, Superconsciousness, etc. For simplicity, let's call it God. God already had infinite intelligence, creativity, love, courage, bliss, happiness, pleasure, and joy. Suddenly, God wanted to play the game of life, but there was no one else to play with. So, using his intelligence, God split a part of himself into the universe, living things, non-living things, and various souls. He also wanted to make the game interesting, so he created the laws of consciousness or karma for the stable functioning of the universe. The universe contained many souls. But God purposely made the soul forget that it was part of him to make the game exciting. So, the soul forgot it was part of God and started to think it was an independent entity. However, all souls are still part of God. But the soul remembered infinite happiness it was getting once, so it began its journey to find it again, which is nothing but God, the source of all happiness. The soul uses various lower living beings, like bacteria, viruses, fish, animals, and birds, as its vehicles and continues its journey through life on Earth to find the lost happiness. The soul provides energy to these lower beings. The soul pushes these beings to seek infinite happiness by trying various activities such as eating, sleeping, and reproducing. After getting the sense pleasures, the soul thinks that these are the sources of happiness. Slowly, the soul become attached to bodily pleasures. The soul gradually forgot it was a soul and started to believe it was the body, as the body provides sensory pleasures. As time passed, these lower beings evolved and began to think independently, leading to the birth of thinking animals. This thinking got fully developed in humans, resulting in a fully functional mind. The body and mind get their energy from the soul. Humans then started to think they are the body-mind complex. The soul made two big mistakes so far. The first was believing it was the body-mind complex instead of a soul, which led to an obsession with sensory pleasures and following the mind's desires. The second mistake was thinking it was an independent entity, separate from other souls. This belief led to seeing other souls as competitors, and the soul sought safety and security from them. The soul still pushes the body-mind complex to search for infinite happiness. So, humans started to seek happiness in short-term and sensory pleasures, materialism, and accumulating wealth and people for security. During this journey, humans ignored God's qualities, such as intelligence, creativity, love, self-control, and courage. These divine qualities are called virtues. So they became more selfish. Because of selfishness, they committed more sins, moving further away from God. When a human dies, they cannot take their body, money, materials, family, or friends to the next birth. But they carry their soul wrapped inside the mind, virtues, and sins, to the next birth. If they have more sins, they will be reborn as lower beings or as humans with less intelligence and less health. If they have more virtues, they will get another chance to be born as humans with good intelligence and good health. Human beings are the only living things close to God. To realize you are part of God, you must be born as a human and follow virtues. Some humans became experts in following virtues and realized they are part of God. They became yogis, mastered their minds, and spending most of their time in a state of a no mind. Out of love, they spread this knowledge and encouraged others to practice virtues. The main goal of family and society is to support each other in practicing virtues and realizing we are part of God. But today, that goal has been lost, and humans face pressure and stress from family and society to earn money and conform to the society expectations. This pressure makes the soul identify more with the body-mind complex. By now, you should understand the soul's purpose in life. The purpose is to realize we are part of God and again experience divine qualities like infinite intelligence, creativity, love, courage, bliss, happiness, pleasure, and joy. This stops the rebirth of soul. To do this, we need to practice virtues in our daily lives. Without compromising virtues, we can earn money, materialism, and indulge in sensory pleasures. So our primary goal should be practicing virtues without expecting any benefits or results. Until we practice virtues, life keeps on giving us difficult situations to make us learn. Read about virtues in religious scriptures like the Bhagavad Gita, Thirukkural, Bible, Quran, Buddhism, Stoicism, Taoism, etc., for at least 30 minutes a day to develop a healthy desires to follow virtues. The main barrier to following virtues is our own ego. Ego expresses itself through unhealthy desires, irrational fears, anger, pride, and feeling like a victim in any situation. Mindfulness is the key to understand yourself, your ego, and the reality of the situations around you. When you are mindful about egoistic situations, you'll realize how the mind has exaggerated things and misled you. This awareness helps you practice virtues more effectively. For more info on practicing mindfulness and virtues, watch the videos in the Mindfulness Insights playlist on this channel. Summary: we are part of God. God is playing the game of life with us. We mistakenly believe we are the body-mind complex and not the soul. After death, our soul, wrapped inside the mind, sins, and virtues, travels with us, determining the quality of our next birth. Virtues are the divine qualities of God. Following virtues brings us closer to God. Mindfulness is the key to identify egoistic actions and practicing virtues effectively. Thank you.